G'day scrappers, where you been? Haven't seen yous for a while. I've been pretty busy and just started this week re-advertising for the business. So advertising really works because I've already got a pickup on the first day. So I had a break from advertising for quite a while, few months. Just wanted to catch up on everything back at the workshop and have a bit of a break. So well, here we go again for another year, and we'll see how we go today. It's just I think it's one pallet of servers, so that's okay. It's a good start. Might go back and check out what the servers look like, maybe scrap one out or two, and so I'm just on my way now, and hopefully it's a decent pickup, we'll just see how the advertising goes and just try and pick up a little bit of business, get some new clients, casual clients, one-offs. Anything is fine, as well as obviously servicing my regular clients, hopefully throughout the year as well. So let's go. It's kind of I've done a couple of little pickups, some regular ones in the last few days, and one pretty big one actually. So at least this will give me quite a bit of work, well, enough work hopefully for the rest of the week until more pickups come. So let's go and do the job and see what comes of it.
So you guys just strip them down, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Servers, can't get, very hard to, you can't unsell them or anything like that unless they're super new, but usually they come with service agreements and stuff. So,
that's true, yeah.
So no one
sort of wants.
Yeah, we just take the circuit boards out and go for the
boards and stuff.
Yeah, precious metal recovery.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Get him last.
Yep, that's right.
I think some might even have GPUs in them or something. So.
Okay. Cool. So it's obviously a computer placed?
Yeah, we did this from scratch, custom build stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of GPU stuff at the moment.
All right.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of your type of business in this area. I've got a few around Springvale here. And, yeah, they don't do much server. It's mostly PC stuff, but
yeah, that market's a bit quiet, but
yeah,
it's still there.
No, they have actually been quiet in the last 12 months or so compared to normal.
We're all very trying to put out tenders and stuff like that. Tenders.
Yep.
Bigger organisations, so
Yeah.
So it's sort of driven. So you could have nothing for like a month or two, and then it just goes crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit like us. Yeah.
It's a bit light, but anyway.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Okay. This one. There's the old. They used to worth so much money back in the day.
Yeah.
Now they're useless.
Yeah, absolutely.
As usual. No worries.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day.
Yep, you too. Okay, well, done that. How easy was that? I love those kind of jobs where you go in, everything's ready to go, and can park right up, and someone gives you a hand as well. So, yeah, in and out in less than 10 minutes, and yeah, we got the job done, got the servers packed in. Oh, there must have been, well, probably at least 30 servers, maybe more. We'll check it out when I get back. But yeah, I think they're like this company. They build servers for schools, hospitals, and universities and stuff. So yeah, not bad. They're kind of generic servers, so I think it's their own brand. But he did say that. You know, probably every once a month or so, they you know, will probably get have batches like that, or even if it's, you know, once every 3 months, it's all good, because it's good to get regular clients like that, which keeps the business going. You know, rock up, do the job, go. You know, they call every so often. Awesome. That's what you know, this kind of business needs. You know, I'll take any casual jobs, no problem. When there are places like this that are actually that build servers and PCs, etc., they're really good clients to have, because they're a constant flow of e-waste, and it's, you know, as you can see, it's all servers, it's all good stuff. Get some value, so it's definitely worthwhile doing, especially because it's such a easy access. You know, you're not going through buildings or up elevators and doing 5 or 6 trips up and down elevators. These are cream jobs. So yeah, hopefully I'll pick up some more of these throughout the next, you know, few months, and we should have a pretty good year. So let's go back and maybe scrap one out. Okay, well, here we go. Got 34 servers, and they're all pretty much the same. And yeah, so there you go. So I'm going to scrap one out here, and got one here ready to go. All right, that should do us. Yeah, so they're called Nitro G16s. They're only you know, the 1U thickness, but they're actually quite heavy for a server of this size. So I don't believe there's any hard drives in here. They're all empty blanks. And yeah, this is about this model is about 12 years old now, so certainly getting on. They're all got some pretty big, so, you know, no doubt a lot of the weight is in the power supplies. These ones have the fingers, but I don't get INL for if there's too many of these ones without cable. I only get INL if they've got cable, so I might check one out. Just wanted to zoom in a bit. Just have a look inside and see whether it's there's, for a lot of you know, scrappers out there that have the time, you can open these up and get out a bit of the copper and aluminium if you
if you like, but by the time you do all this, yeah, like I say, like with everything, it's all about time, and so not bad. You know, there's some, you know, certainly wire in here. You know, the copper coils, not a great deal, and obviously the board is just a low-grade power board. So some people that sell low-grade power boards could sell it as that, but for me, sure, I can grab a bit of wire now, but really all I want is the gold fingers. Can get away with a few putting into Iron Alley, but most will just go as scrap steel, and that's fine, you know. That's fine by me. All right, well, let's open one up and have a look. And as well as the 34 servers, I got a lot of, half of them have got GPUs in there, and then I got a box of GPUs as well. But as he was saying, you know, they used to be the ones that came out of this used to be worth quite a lot of money at one stage, but now they're, as he said, they're useless. And that's just how it is. Can't do much about. So in here is where the GPU is, and we've got two CPUs. There were some that were open, so some had about 4 RAM sticks. This one doesn't even have a RAM stick, so, you know, less and less value. But actually there's 2 GPUs, so they're like graphics processing units, and but yeah, because they're already at least 10 years old, there's not much value anymore. Okay. All right, so here's one GPU. So that's the GPU, the NVIDIA Tesla. That's a nice combination, isn't it? If you're into the stock market in the US, they're two pretty good. If you bought these stocks about 10 years ago, you'd be kicking butt. And I've actually already opened one of the GPUs. There's not a lot to it. There's obviously there's a couple of large heat sinks, and basically that's the board, in case you're wondering. So that's the main processing unit. Yeah, it's pretty much like a big old PCI card, little memory chips all around there, but you know, decent weight, but you know, not super duper weight. And yeah, they're obviously not worth trying to sell these around here. Yeah, you get a few fingerboards. But interested to see the fact that there's looks like another one here. Just a PCI card, gold band. We'll just see what we kind of get out of this. So yeah, a couple of riser cards. Just a little riser. Actually. Try and work out how. Another riser. Not a great deal. Yeah, and so that's the GPU. And yeah, I've already showed you the board. But under there's just two big aluminium heat sinks. Not bad. Looks like, yeah, this one's kind of looks a little bit different, but quite strange that looks like there's 3 GPUs. So this is all about GPUs, this kind of server, and it kind of makes sense because the motherboard is big, but it's nothing like what a normal server looks like. It's a lot smaller. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. Wow, I can see what he meant by they were very expensive at the time with these GPUs. Having 3, I just don't understand why there'd be 3. So I've got a bit of a work cut out getting the board out, but at least yeah, I can see why there's quite a lot of weight, because wow, did not expect that. I thought there was only 1 GPU per unit, but there's actually 3 in this one. And yeah, that's pretty much where a lot of the weight came, as well as the 2 power supplies, because I haven't really taken out anything else. And oh well, a good wad of wire, which we like. Nice. It's pretty much everywhere. Lots of little fans scattered about. But yeah, so this was the first pickup from my advertising that I just started this week. So well, you know, we can't complain, hey. It's still not bad. 34 servers. Get out these, and you know, if there's 3 GPUs in each one, some of them are missing, but I've got them in a box. But that's 3 times 34, which we're talking about 100 GPUs. I'll probably keep a few complete just for the hell of it, but and these are just aluminium. They're not nickel tin plated copper. They're just aluminium. Let's clean them up. They're not, these ones aren't very heavy, but the ones in the GPUs are heavy. Couple of CPUs. So I'm just hoping that the advertising, you know, keeps taking off, and we big old, and we start getting some, you know, like I was saying, some fresh regular clients, and then some just casual clients are okay too. They're one-off. You know what I mean by casual is, you know, they've got some e-waste that they've accumulated over many years, and you know, usually you don't see them again, very rarely, but you know, you need a mixture of both to do well. But yeah, like this guy this client now, if they keep calling me, it should be at least every 4 to 6 months of stuff to collect from them. And so, you know, and that's what it's all about. I mean, that's what you need in this eWaste game, is plenty of regular clients. And if they even just call once every 6 months, well, if you've got 30, 40 regular clients that call you every 6 months, you know, that's, you know, you're getting 70, 80 jobs a year just from them. And depends on how big you want to go. But for me, that's quite manageable. You know, not to mention the casual clients. So, and especially if you know, the little clients, if they're in an area nearby your regular clients that you're going to pick up, you can double up pickups, and then it's worthwhile. At least if you're already in the area, you know, I can do like a little jobs where it might only be 5 PCs and a few bits and pieces like that. But if I'm already in the area, why not? Hey. Okay, so there's our server board. Not a great deal of value as far as precious metal recovery for the big boys. But when you get server boards like this, and there's a little, you know, adapter card, the card itself doesn't really have any real value. It's a low grade board. You know, you can take off this bit of gold finger there, but you can't really keep it attached, because by the time you get it to your buyer, the thing will fall off, and then you don't want these just sitting in your high grade boards, because they're nowhere near high grade. Mid grade at best, if you leave the gold finger on there. Just take off the battery. But yeah, we didn't get any RAM out of this one, but it's got a lot of weight, even though, you know, me personally, I wouldn't like to be buying these for precious metal recovery. You know, they obviously get their stuff, you know. I suppose there's gold pins all in there. There's quite a lot. You know, a couple of BGAs here. But really, for its weight, you know, get about $10 for that as scrap. So there you go. All right. Well, that was it. I think they're all exactly the same configuration. Probably the thing I should be getting is this little backplane board. There we go. Just a little backplane board that we throw into mid-grade boards. I think there is one hard drive in here. I think it's this one. Yeah. So a little 500 gigabyte hard drive. Oh well, they don't weigh much, these things. But there we go. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. So multiply this by 34. So we've got the motherboard. Very surprisingly, 3 NVIDIA GPUs. They're what are they? Model M or H or oh yeah. No. K20. Yeah, so they're, you know, almost impossible to sell here. Hard drive, couple of CPUs, couple extra heat sinks. Let's call them mid-grade board. Same as that. PCI card. quite a bit of cable. So that's not bad. I might just have a look. I just still can't get over 3 GPUs. Oh, and each GPU has also got more riser cards. And each GPU has, I'll just show you what it looks like under this top cover. Now, this will take me a while. Tiny little screws on this. There you go. A couple of nice big chunky heat sinks. Can't remember how I got them out. Oh, actually, it looks like 2, but it's 1. And there you go, it's got a bit of copper in there. So we can throw this into copper aluminium radiator and get pretty good value for it. So that's pretty awesome. And it's just, this is actually aluminium, cast aluminium plate. And then I showed you the board already. That's what we get. Awesome. But to sell these as a PCI card, you've still got to take off this cast aluminium piece here. Okay, so I'll just grab one straight off the top. And we'll just have a quick little glance while we're here. But this one doesn't have 1 GPU. It's already missing, so we'll see if there are any. Oh yeah, and also these things. So yeah, all I'm going to do is take off the fingers and leave the rest. Probably just throw them in scrap steel. Still get paid for the scrap steel. Okay, so this has had all the GPUs actually removed. So they all vary because they tested each one of these out, and before they decommissioned them to make sure, But at least this one doesn't have the GPUs, but it's got 8 RAMs. So we're going to have some variation in them all. But they're all going to have at least 2 CPUs and the motherboard. And the RAMs are, right, yeah, so they're 8 gig RAM, but server 8 gig RAM is useless. Even 16 gig RAM is pretty much useless these days. For servers, they're going for 32 gig RAMs now. I guess you can double up with 16 gig RAMs. So they're still kind of okay to some, but 8 gig RAM, very much out of date. But that's I'm hoping that most of them are like that. At least 4, but 8 would be nice. Because when you've got 34 of them, it certainly adds up. But the rest is the same. So there you go. That was that. Yeah, not bad. I mean, for my first pickup, for this advertising round. So yeah, and I'm not paying a great deal. This is to get my website onto Google. I'm not paying what the bigger boys are paying per month, only a couple $100 or so. But yeah, I might step it up. That just depends. Every couple of months I might put it up to like $400 per month advertising. And so every time you get a hit on your website from the Google page, that's one hit. And so I think it's about $220 a month, and that gives you about 8 hits a day. So it's not that many, especially because you get a lot of residential calls and say, oh, we've got a fridge we want collected. Do you collect fridges? And say, oh, well, sorry, you know, we do business recycling and stuff like that, you know. So every time one of those guys call, that's one less, you know, you've paid for that call, but yeah, don't get anything out of it. But anyway, it's a good start, and yeah, and as you can see, we're pretty empty around town. So I did, you know, I do have quite a lot of good PCs here that I picked up from a pickup earlier on in the week. There's some of the GPUs, a few of them different. So that's a Xeon Phi co-processor, an Intel one. So that'll be that looks pretty interesting. Don't know. There's a few of them, but yeah, and some more of these that they took out. Just want to have while I'm here. I don't want to make this video too long. Yeah, but I really do got to start picking up on, you know, trying to make more videos, you know, have a bit of fun. You know, just running out of interesting things to scrap, so hopefully that's a nice one. Lots of, it's a nice copper one, might get the whole copper thing out of there. It looks like a pretty decent board as well. But I dare say these are pretty old. Now this is what I like about this business. Everything's random, the stuff that you get, you just don't know what you're going to get. Even this is, feels like it's tin plated copper. Quite a serious looking board. Just not sure. There we go. Wow. So that is a serious CPU in the center there. Wow. Certainly adds weight to it, but yeah, I'll just sell it as a PCI card. And yeah, we do have a lot of nice copper heatsink, copper aluminium heatsink by the looks of it. Okay, well, this one, we can get away with this just being number 2 copper. Awesome. Might have to take off these little pins. Don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they're magnetic, so we have to kind of pop these little, as I was trying to say, the battery cut out on me. The camera was getting too hot, but I've just got to pop out these little rivets and make this. It's actually a nice weight. And then we've got some copper in amongst here as well, and some aluminium. There you go. So that was these ones that they've given me, but majority are the NVIDIA Tesla. So I wonder if they come up with this name before Tesla, I'm not sure, but it just, you know, I'm particularly interested in these two businesses because they're really good stocks. NVIDIA has been really kicking. Camera cut out again, but yeah, Tesla's gone down a little bit, but I think they're going to be a multi-trillion-dollar company one day. Good investment in the long term. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. My camera's getting too hot and it's just cutting out. Keep scrapping. Have fun. Get out there and advertise for your own business if that's what you're interested in as well. and hopefully next week we're going to do some awesome pickups and just keep scrapping stuff out and just having fun and trying to earn a living. Catch you next time.